Welcome back to SA Beer, finally SA Beer Weekly, and we're with the local guru. Local? I should probably explain where we are first. We're at the Aldinga Hotel, the newly renovated Aldinga Hotel.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How plush is it?
Oh, it's unreal. They've done a good job here.
Super plush. So we got the maestro from Snapper Point. The beer, is there such a thing? We'll call you the beer maestro, rather than this cereal festival pest.
Yeah, no, put the pest away.
No, we'll keep that. We'll keep that fair.
It's my evil twin.
Yeah, true. So Dave, welcome back to the show, mate.
Thanks for having me, mate.
So we decided to have this first thing in the morning because of Dave's behaviour last time. So we thought maybe the only way to control him was to have it in the morning. So what are we gonna have for breakfast? What are we gonna start with?
We'll start with a milk stout, a snapper milk. It's a bit easier.
What was that? Milk stout.
Well, it's got lactose in it, so it's a snapper milk. So
Snapper milk.
It's a snapper milk. That's what I'm calling it, and yeah, it's just got lactose in it. So
righto. So I'm gonna crack it and pour us one.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's based on a barrel-aged stout, and
so barrel-aged stout.
Yep. So I'll put them through the barrel and.
Explain. And what do you mean? I'll put it through the barrel.
So basically, it ferments out, and I transfer the barrel instead of straight to keg, and it'll sit in the barrel for 3, 6, or 12 months, depending on what I'm feeling and how it's tasting.
Yeah.
And then I'll keg it and can it.
Right.
And this is my version. They're both similar. They both got similar tastes, but this one just has the lactose in it.
Yeah. And what adding the lactose to it? What does that do?
Just helps with the mouthfeel and just gives it that soft, velvety mouthfeel in the stout.
Soft, velvety. Oh mate, you've talked it up. You have talked it up. So extremely dark.
Yeah, very dark.
All stouts are though, aren't they?
Yeah, very
Majority.
dark. Yep.
All right. So
it's got a good head on it. Smells. You just got that bourbony taste. It's got that bourbony smell to it from that barrel.
Bourbon smell. You definitely tell a bit in the barrel, the smell.
Yeah, it's got that.
It's almost an oaky.
It's got oaky taste to it. But it's just a bit softer. And the other one's the black tooth, which is a bit.
We'll get to the black tooth. Let's concentrate on the milk. So this is. You'd have this one first, you reckon?
I reckon you'd have this one first.
Ease yourself into the.
Yep. It's easy on the palate. It's a bit smoother, easier to drink.
Oh, it is very easy to drink, isn't it? Very easy to drink.
At 8%.
At what?
Yeah.
8%?
Yeah, 8%.
So 3.2 standard drinks in a can?
Yep.
Best off be sharing, you reckon?
I reckon, yeah, well.
You want to try the black tooth as well.
Yeah, you want to share. Yeah, they're good to share with people.
Good to share. Good to bring out when there's some people come over and.
Yep. Have a little taster.
Have a crack of this stout.
Yep.
So, what's stout to you? Do you love a stout or?
I love a stout. Yep.
What was the first stout Dave ever had?
Probably a Guinness would be the first one.
Do you still love a Guinness?
They're a lot flatter than I used to remember them being. Like, obviously, they're not. So they're a lot lighter. They're only like 4%, I reckon. A bit under 4%. 4.2 or something. 4%.
Really?
They're nothing like this.
Back in the day, we thought they were huge, didn't we?
Yeah. So no, I like all sorts of stouts. Like
this has got a real oaky, almost a
bit earthy.
Good one.
Earthy taste to it.
But like you said, quite a nice mouthfeel and.
It's delicate on the palate.
Delicate. No, it's the first time you've ever done anything that's delicate, I reckon. But
yeah, like that one. It goes alright.
No, I wasn't a massive stout fan. I think as you get older, maybe your palate changes a little bit. But middle of winter, fire on. It's a cracking day today.
Warms you up. This one
warms you up a bit. Good to have it with a meal, and just perfect winter beer, isn't it?
Oh, perfect with a nice slow cooked stew.
Slow cooked stew. Was that what you prepared?
I wish.
Right, you didn't get prepared.
Nah, they didn't have it on the menu.
So the everyday punter. Obviously, once you're on the show, people want to know where to get your beers from. Where will they get the milk stout from?
So
how? Obviously, it's not a massive range that you're doing of them. And how many are you making?
It's pretty limited at this stage. This was brewed for the Beer and Barbecue Festival that was cancelled.
Yeah.
So normally it's sort of released in winter because it will be sitting in the barrels. So there's not much of this left, but there's still some across the road at liquor legends at Aldinga.
Well,
So
let's explain that
those
because not
two got
everyone knows
some-
where we
yeah.
are. We're at the newly renovated Dingy Pub.
Yep.
And across the road they've got the awesome bottle shop.
Yep.
In that bottle shop, we've got to give a shout out to Andy Ricketts,
Yep.
owner of the pub,
Yep.
and Troy and the boys for really supporting local beers. Because
Yeah,
they've got a
definitely.
heap of local beers in there. So when you are come around the roundabout, pull into the Liquor Legends,
Yep.
the Aldinga drive-through, and you can pick up Snapper Point
Yep.
beers.
There's still some stout left too. They got some stout there.
They got some stout there.
Yeah.
Are you going to brew some more?
I definitely.
I think you're going to have to
No,
after this.
definitely brew some more.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, and where else could they get it from?
Moana Heights Celebrations have it as well down
We've
in
got to get
Moana.
those boys. They know their craft beers.
Yeah,
don't
no,
they?
John and Ian, they're good down there. They
John
help,
and Ian,
yeah, they help
legends.
us out. They help the locals out as well. So
Yeah,
they're
we're
good.
going to shout out to those boys as well because they are big supporters of, you know what I like about those boys, you go in there, you can have a chat to them and they actually know what they're talking about. Not saying other crew and other bottle, yeah I am, I'm saying other crew and other bottle shops don't, but you go in there, they know, and I know them now as well, so they know what I like. They go, oh, try this has come in, and you know, they actually, it's quite personable. And shout out to both for helping out the local brewers because everyone
definitely.
knows once your name gets out there and your beer gets out there, or you're lucky enough to be sitting down the Esplanade on your morning smoke,
those
or
boys
a
go.
film shot's getting done, yeah, you might actually get a taste of the brewer's beer. So my sum up of this beer, and obviously I don't know anything about anything, but easy drinking, and that really smoky taste is won me over straight away. So good work.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So the Snapper Milk,
Snapper Milk.
great stout. Great stout.
Good
But
starter.
The Black Tooth, next step up, isn't it?
Yep. Next step up.
So I thought we'd get an awesome dingy burger to go with it.
Dingy's finest.
All right, so what we'll do is, whilst I pour us a beer, I'll get you to do the honours and slice the burger in half.
I'll try and cut it.
Yeah?
There we go.
Because I'm on a diet, I wasn't allowed to have my own burger. So my
Better
wife
share
might be
it.
watching, so
Look at this thing.
I'll pour us up. And while we're doing it, you tell me a little bit about the Black Tooth.
Okay, so the Black Tooth's a bit richer, a bit stronger. It's brewed with molasses. So look,
All right, stop. Molasses.
molasses. It's like
To the
a.
layman, explain molasses.
So, pretty sure molasses is like a byproduct from sugarcane. So it's just sugarcane, something that comes off of sugarcane. So
Well, it looks like it's got a little bit more gas in it.
Yeah, a little bit
or
more.
Or a bad pour, one or the other.
no, that's perfect. That's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
perfect.
that's the molasses and the sugars and
Yeah.
ruining this burger.
Don't worry about it. There's a reason why they didn't cut it for us.
The butter knife.
All right, the second pour, the gas obviously came out in the first pour.
Goats can have the bigger half.
Ah, fair enough. So let's have a taste of the beer first, then we'll try the food after. But
All right, well, that tastes yum. Cheers, mate.
so, what are we looking for in the difference between this and the milk?
Oh, just the smell of it. You get this nice smell of molasses. It's like,
Oh, it's a totally different smell, isn't it?
oh, it's a totally different beer. It's just
The molasses takes over any of that oak characteristics, isn't it?
Yep. I reckon it smells wicked. I love it.
I don't know. The longer it's in the glass for, the more I'm getting the.
That's delicious.
People think you only ever smell wine. It's not
Yeah.
true. I went to a beer appreciation school in Melbourne. I didn't pay much attention. I just drank the beer. But
Yeah.
they poured it into a really big glass and poured it quite quickly. And just poured the first bit, then stopped and let the head go down, then poured the rest
Yep.
on a little bit of an angle. I reckon that's the best way to pour a beer. And they're all smelling it. And I go, no, it's not wine appreciation. I said, no, you're supposed to smell.
You gotta smell your beer. And I just reckon this is delicious.
That does smell really good.
It's still smooth. There's no lactose in it, but it's still smooth.
Oh, it's not as smooth as the milk though. It's got got that bit of bite to it.
Got by a bit of bitterness at the back end there. It's pretty
I
good.
like that. I like the bitterness at the back end. And she's strong.
She's a strong one.
She's strong. There's a reason you ordered a burger to go with it.
You need to eat something with this one, I think.
The amazing dingy burger.
Yep, beautiful
So
burger.
I'm gonna have a look. I'm just gonna have another. No such thing as one sip in a row. So
You gotta have two. Oh, That's my favourite. I love this beer.
That's your favourite?
Yeah.
Is that because it's stronger? Or?
I just love molasses.
You love molasses. What other beers is molasses used in?
I'm not too sure. I just used to eat it as a kid.
Eat it as a kid?
My old man's a horse trainer, so he used to feed it to the horses.
Right.
As a kid, I just eat it.
So you just went horse, Dave.
Dave, eat it.
Right, fair enough.
And I just love molasses, so it's good for you.
The difference between them are a little bit higher in alcohol, the black tooth.
Oh, they're both just similar.
Similar?
They're both 8%.
It tastes a lot.
Yeah, it's got just different hops, and it's just a bit bitter. Like the bitterings are a little bit.
Any
stronger.
difference in the brewing process?
Nah. There's a little bit of different ingredients, like some brown sugar and some molasses, and the hops are different in both of them, and there's no lactose, so it's not as smooth as the milk stout.
No, it's not as smooth, but I kind of like the bitterness at the end of it.
That's what I like
The bit
about
of bite that goes with it.
It's a black tooth. So the story of the black tooth is drinking this stout, and same thing with red wine, but I end up with a blacker tooth than I've already got.
I'll tell you what.
And obviously the Snapper milk's got lactose, and it's a milk stout. And obviously Snapper Point, so.
I really like the milk because it's easy to drink, but I might be a bit partial to I like the bitterness at the end of this.
It's got a good bite to it, this one.
I'm just going to try it with a bit of food. Surprisingly takes the bite out of the end of it.
Good.
That's a cracking burger.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. Go have a crack at your half.
I better have a bite.
Because it does totally taste the change of the beer.
Look at this thing.
How look at that for a burger? That is sensational, isn't it?
Oh man, it's going to go through my whole beard.
That's all right. That's why we chose it. People want to follow you, not for the faint-hearted. They want to follow you on socials.
Yeah, get on the Instagram for some fun stories on there.
So, cracking stouts, eh?
Yep.
I wasn't really backing you because I'll just every time I think of Snapper Point, I just think of the juice. I love the juice, and stout might be your forte.
Yeah, no, it is go all right, stout.
Right up, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.